Hello Cowboys Nation. Here's another round of Dallas Cowboys news. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news from your team. Cowboys chase controversial former Super Bowl boss for playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys have already added La'el Collins, but could be making another roster change before the NFL playoffs. The Cowboys received veteran linebacker Damian Wilson and Collins at a practice on January 2, 2024. Unlike Collins, the Cowboys did not make an immediate decision on Wilson's future. Collins' signing has already been confirmed by Ian Rappaport of NFL Network. The team also knows Wilson, as Dallas selected the defender in the 4th round of the 2015 NFL Draft. Wilson spent his first 4 seasons with the Cowboys, making 64 appearances, including 22 as a starter, during his tenure. The veteran signed with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2019, serving as the team's starting quarterback for 2 seasons. Wilson was an important member of the defense during the Chiefs' Super Bowl run in 2019. More recently, Wilson had stints with the Jaguars and the Panthers in 1 season each. The NFL suspended Wilson, who was a free agent at the time, for 4 games in October after he violated the league's personal conduct policy. Wilson was reinstated in November, but has not played a snap in the NFL this season. Wilson has dealt with off-field issues, and a signing by the Cowboys would indicate that the team believes the defender is ready for another opportunity. Despite Wilson's recent suspension, linebacker has appeal, as the Cowboys are weak at linebacker. Dallas waived veteran Rashaan Evans heading into Week 17. The Cowboys are also without Leighton Vander Esch, who suffered a season-ending neck injury against the 49ers on October 8. Wilson also has Super Bowl experience, which would be an added bonus for Dallas. There are only a few days left for the Cowboys to make changes to their squad, as the NFL playoffs start on Saturday, January 13. Any signings this late in the season probably won't have a significant impact. However, bringing in Collins and potentially Wilson serves as an insurance policy for the postseason. There are some intriguing veterans who have become available in recent days. The Seahawks released 3-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Frank Clark. Like Wilson, Clark also has Super Bowl experience with Kansas City. The Jets waived running back Dalvin Cook, who is now subject to waivers. It will be worth watching to see if Dallas kicks the tires of any of the players. For now, the Cowboys have already added depth to the offensive line by reuniting with Collins. According to Patrick Walker of DallasCowboys.com, Collins made a significant impression during his visit, which led to an immediate signing. Highly anticipated after how well the visit went today. Former Cowboys reserve LG-turned-starter, RT is back to add depth to the OL for the playoffs, Walker said in a series of January 2 posts on X. Football shape is determined through a battery of tests plus field repetitions. Fitness is an eye test, and he passed mine with flying colors. I was impressed. Cowboys roster news: La'el Collins and Damian Wilson ready to train for the team, could join the practice squad. The Cowboys could bring back old friend La'el Collins to get deeper into the playoffs. We're a week away from the start of the playoffs and will soon know exactly which way the Dallas Cowboys will go throughout them. If Dallas wins on Sunday against the Washington Commanders, then they will be the NFC East champions and second in the NFC. If they lose, they could still secure the division in second place, but they'll obviously open themselves up to other possibilities. While these things will be unknown until the postseason, what is undeniable is that the Cowboys will be tested in having as much depth as possible, for that will be key to a legitimate run. As far as the roster is concerned, one potential vulnerability is along the offensive line, something the team is clearly aware of since they're bringing in La'el Collins, yes, that's right, for a workout, according to NFL Network. This is a low-risk move for the Cowboys. Injuries are a constant risk, and Collins is someone the team knows very well and who could perhaps offer a higher floor than Chuma Edobe if things come to that. Collins has obviously played most of his career with the Cowboys, but spent the 2022 season with the Cincinnati Bengals. He has yet to play an NFL game this season. Incidentally, Collins isn't the only former Cowboy visiting in training with the team on Tuesday. According to ESPN's Todd Archer, former linebacker Damian Wilson will also be in attendance. Depth is depth, and this time of year any kind you can get is a big help. Dallas Cowboys hire former starter as team prepares for NFL playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys have added a reinforcement as the team prepares for the NFL playoffs. According to Ian Rappaport of NFL Media, Dallas has signed offensive lineman La'el Collins to the practice squad. Collins, 30, was in Dallas for training on Tuesday. It appears the workout went well enough for Dallas to take a chance on the veteran offensive tackle. Collins initially played for Dallas from 2015 to 2021, starting 71 games in 6 seasons. He played the last 2 seasons for the Cincinnati Bengals and was unable to establish himself on any team this season, despite his excellent previous play. Related, Dallas Cowboys and Sportsnot's NFL Power Rankings. Depth is an issue for Dallas heading into the regular season finale against the Washington Commanders on Sunday. Starting left guard Tyler Smith is dealing with a ruptured plantar fascia in his left foot. While he may dress on Sunday, adding some experience to the offensive line should be in the cards for Dallas. By virtue of their controversial win over the Detroit Lions on Saturday night and the Philadelphia Eagles' ugly home loss to Arizona, the Cowboys could clinch the NFC East in Week 18. That would set up a home game during NFL Wild Card Weekend. Report, Cowboys to sign OL La'el Collins to their practice squad. La'el Collins is returning to Dallas 17 months after the Cowboys released him. The team is signing the offensive lineman to its practice squad after training camp on Tuesday, reports ESPN's Todd Archer. Collins, 30, tore his anterior cruciate ligament and anterior cruciate ligament late last season while playing with the Bengals, who waived him from the reserve/physically unable to perform list in September. He recently trained with the Bills, after training for the Jets and Giants in October. Collins spent his first 6 seasons with Dallas, starting 71 games for the club. He played left guard as a rookie before moving to right tackle. Collins signed with Cincinnati in the offseason of 2022, following his departure from the Cowboys. Jerry Jones addresses confusing Lions-Cowboys ending. Unsurprisingly, Dallas owner Jerry Jones didn't criticize the officiating in the Cowboys' baffling Week 17 win over the Detroit Lions. On Monday, Lions coach Dan Campbell admitted that he sent 2 offensive linemen to the referees before the ill-fated 2-point conversion to catch the Cowboys off guard. While that may have contributed to the confusion, it's not a valid excuse and the crew probably made the wrong call. Jones' comments shouldn't distract attention from one of Dallas' main defensive problems, their inability to stop teams in crunch time. Even famous linebacker Micah Parsons admitted that the defense needs to improve after the 20-19 win over Detroit, 11-5. In a 22-20 loss to Miami in Week 16, the Cowboys allowed the Dolphins to engineer a 12-play, 64-yard drive en route to a winning field goal. Despite the late-game setbacks, Dallas defensive coordinator Dan Quinn remains confident. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like so you don't miss any news about your team. Thank you.